Hey, Bills Mafia, what is up? I am back. It is almost game day, almost the beginning of the season. We've got a little over 30 hours until kickoff, and I am stoked. As you can see, I'm already in pregame mode. I've got my throwback Thurman Thomas jersey on. No, I will not be wearing this one tomorrow. I'm wearing my Josh Allen jersey tomorrow. But I am so hyped up that I am already in my gear, or in some of it anyway. But anyway, we've got a little business to handle. We've got two divisions to handle today, the AFC East and the NFC East. And tomorrow morning, or tomorrow during the day rather, I'm going to give you my full outlook for the NFL season, who's going to make the playoffs, who's going to win their divisions, and who's going to go to and win the Super Bowl. That being said, let's kick off the NFC East today. The Dallas Cowboys, the Washington Commanders, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the New York Giants. Let's start with the bottom two teams. The Washington Commanders, first of all, I don't have a whole lot to say about them, except they got it wrong at quarterback yet again. Carson Wentz was brought in to be their quarterback, and I don't know why. He couldn't handle it in Philadelphia. He couldn't handle it in Indianapolis. They shipped him out after one season from the coach that coached him during his best season. If he couldn't handle in Indianapolis, why would you pick him up to be your starting franchise quarterback? That's dumb. And again, that football franchise has just blown it. They've been blowing it for years. It's a shame because it's a storied franchise. They just can't get it right. Daniel Snyder's an idiot, and that's that. The New York Giants bringing in Brian Daboll as their head coach and Joe Shine as their general manager from the Bills. Bills' former offensive coordinator and assistant GM are now running the show in New York for the New York Football Giants, and they don't have much to work with. I'm not looking forward to anything special from them in the first season. I don't believe in Daniel Jones. He's okay, but he's not going to lead you to anything, especially when your offensive line is a shambles and your weapons are almost non-existent except for Saquon Barkley. That is, if he can actually stay on the field. Moving on to the Dallas Cowboys. Mike McCarthy's the head coach. Terrible decision making, not having situational awareness is his problem. Dak Prescott is in a bad situation to me under Mike McCarthy. Dak Prescott's a good quarterback, but even he can't pull a rabbit out of his hat as he couldn't in that playoff game last year, where not being coached up led to the debacle at the end, where he didn't realize that your team cannot place the ball and then snap the ball. The referee has to do it. Anyway, moving on, they lost Amari Cooper at wide receiver. They do have Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs on defense. They have a good defense. Their offense is okay. They still have Ezekiel Elliott, who's not a bad running back. He's, I don't know where he's at in his career as far as production is concerned, but they're probably going to lean on him a little bit more. Dak Prescott's going to have to uplift them. The Philadelphia Eagles, key acquisition, A.J. Brown from the Titans. Really good wide receiver. And hopefully Jalen Hurts can continue to make progress. I've always liked Jalen Hurts. I always thought he was a winner. Always kind of got that raw deal, kind of like that. Oh, you're good enough to be around for a while, but we don't really want you. We like you. We don't love you. So the next prettiest thing that comes along, we're just going to push you to the side. He's that guy. Unfortunately for him. So he's never really gotten a chance to be the guy with the offense. He's going to get a chance this time. Hopefully that defense for them can actually do something. I heard a statistic today, which actually kind of makes it interesting to me. I was going to pick one way, and this one I don't. This one makes it go, I don't know. where they lost the 2 games to Dallas last season by a combined 90 points, over 90 points. And so how much can they close that gap with Dallas? They were the last team in the NFC playoffs last year, and then got their butts handed to them in the wild card round. So how good are they going to be? I don't know. I don't really know how good Jalen Hurts is, even though I like him. That being said, I think they are a playoff team now. Where they're going to be in the playoffs in terms of whether they're going to be a division winner or a wild card, we'll have to see. So that does it for the NFC East. We'll come back later with the AFC East, our last division that includes our guys, the Bills. And as always, go Bills!